Why has my mic not been on this whole time? Oh, fuck me! God damn it. Oh, let me turn it off for again. No, guys, apparently the objective is to just do something like apparently fuck up my mic every single night. So since nobody heard it and I had went through the trouble of explaining it to myself what the muted mic is, this is not for kids, adults only. Kids, get the fuck out of here. For the rest of you, this is entertainment only. And I think tonight I'm just gonna do just a rum Malibu rum and Diet Pepsi. This is just thank you, Ben. This is I'm upset. What a fucking start, you know? As soon as I fucking start this thing, the mic's not on. Why the fuck isn't the mic on? Oh, I remember why the mic's not on. The mic's not on because I left it off last night and let the charts run all night so people could watch that. By the way, I didn't really work out. Like, there was like one person watching it throughout the night, and it makes the video huge, and so I can't like post it as a video if I do that on YouTube. So I'm not sure if it's worthwhile to do that. I'm not sure. Ethereum's been fucking up all day. It's really been fucking up all goddamn day. Now, last night I had said that we were due for about a 6% drop. And sure fuck enough, we had a 6% drop. I literally said last night, I'm expecting it to drop 3 to 6%, down to about 17.20. And man, I was almost fucking right on. What up, Grizzly? Welcome back as usual. It did go a little bit lower than I was expecting, but man, right when it hit that bottom, and I was waiting for that fucking bottom to hit, I was like, yes, guys, we got a 10% run. That's what I was expecting. I was like, when we hit that bottom, when we hit that 1700 bottom, we're gonna fucking bounce 10% over the next 12 hours. That's what I was expecting. What I wasn't expecting was absolute bullshit. Look at the day we had today. What the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? I was waiting for it. I jumped in. I never jumped out. I'm still in. I'm just sitting here waiting, I guess. Is that what we're doing now? We're just waiting? I could have used that money to jump in on a number of other things that fucking went up today. Speaking of which, Ethereum and Bitcoin are really just too tied. Their charts are just too same. Their movements are just too much the same. I know that people say that Ethereum gets ground on Bitcoin and this and that, but like then it lost a month's worth of ground that it gained in 2 days by Bitcoin going up 15%. I think if I say it's going to go to 1650 and I'm not in, then it will go up to 1800, and then vice versa. If I say it's going to go 1800, I'm in, it'll go down to 1650. Send it, motherfucker, send it. I just sent a code with Binance so I can log into my account here. I wish I could smoke. I wish I could smoke while I was doing this. I love smoke. I loved smoking. I smoked for 16 years. I loved it. It was wonderful. It was my friend. It was my closest friend. It was my stress reliever. It was my my thinking time, my relaxing time, my recovery time. It was everything to me, and I loved it more than almost anything. And then when I had children, I thought I had to give it up for them, and so I did. But I miss it dearly to this fucking day. I would die for cigarettes. I just would rather live for my kids than expose them to cigarettes like that. The thing is, it's your chances of just smoking go up exponentially if your parents smoke, and you expose them to that environment. Nobody smokes anymore. All these fucking millennials are too health conscious. Now I say millennials, like I was born in '82, so my birth year is like the first millennial. But I don't really. I associate myself with some aspects of that, but I'm also was, raised in the '80s and early '90s, so I did drink hose water and fall down and get hurt, and I didn't get mothered, and I got rejected. I was able to experience loss. Okay, finance is not working for me. I am, as you can see, I'm continuously trying to, and apparently it's just popping up on the screen there for you guys, for the whole world to fucking see. Let me post the live chat in the fucking Discord. You guys are all welcome to go to the Discord. There we go. Ethereum is fucking dog shit today, guys. I was just pulling up another app just to show all the most wonderful things that you could have been doing with your money instead of trying to fuck around with Ethereum today. ADA would have been a good choice, up 14%, and that's just because it's just taken a huge dive over the last 2 hours, but like it spent the whole fucking, it spent like 9 hours straight just going, up 16%, and now it's down to 14%, but I wish I was in ADA all day today. I sat in Ethereum because I knew that if I did that, it wouldn't blow up, because the Lord Almighty was like, Ethereum's blowing up today. Let's see. Is Scott in it? Oh, he's in it deep. Okay. Well, we'll just wait. We'll just wait it out. And I guess we're playing a waiting game. Me versus God. I don't know who's going to win. I would say Outlook is not good, probably. If I had an 8-ball, I'd probably say Outlook is not terrific on that one. I just want my fucking Binance to work, please. Sometimes when I try to log into Binance, it says it's going to send the SMS. It doesn't fucking actually send the SMS to my phone, so I don't get it. Can I get somebody to say something in the chat so that I know that I'm not alone? That would be helpful. I forgot what I was doing. Nice thumbs up. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to fucking share this. There it goes. I'm in the same boat, man. Still, I'm just waiting to get liquidated. Yeah. So I jumped in a little bit. Not at the super bottom. I think it was like 17.20. What time was that this morning? Maybe about here. I don't know. I jumped in right around here, whatever it was. There's a green buy dot here on the 30. I probably jumped in around that time. And I'm actually down. It looks like $3. I'm probably down $3 in Ethereum at this point, after an entire fucking day of watching this happen, which is really fucking awesome. It's unbelievable. Probably should have been watching a little bit closer. I could have jumped out right here and then went around and fucked around with some ADA or something else. Still trying to get that Binance going. You fuckface. Binance.us.fuckface.com. Let's go. Come on. I don't know how many times I gotta try to log into this motherfucker. And then, of course, it pops up there. Anyway, my wife says that this YouTube shit's eating into her personal time with my beard. So, can you blame a girl? No, I don't think so. Oh, finally the code decides to come through. Thank you, Binance. Don't do me any fucking favors. Don't do me any motherfucking favors. Ethereum. You make me sad today. How's the mic? How's the mic? How's the mic? Is it better now? Is the mic too loud or does the mic sound okay? What is this? Come back to me, baby. Yeah. Fuck yeah. This is how you make it look like a lot happened today, when in fact nothing happened. What is this jump anyway? This looks not bad. It's 1.8%. I'll take that all day. Fucking kidding me. I wish I had jumped out here. I wasn't paying attention around this time. What is it, 6:30? Oh yeah, it was dinner time. I missed this whole fucking thing trying to eat dinner. Probably would have jumped out here just to fucking, right here. I would have jumped out at 1744 when it was turning back on this double red. Wonder where ETH's going. What up, Sue? I wish I had cigarettes. That's what I was saying earlier. A nice cigarettes would be. I just can't smoke anymore. Oh God, I miss smoking sometimes. Give me I'm gonna just do something. One second. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's go. Let's get a recovery here and fucking fly up off the handle. That's what I need. I'm in at 1723, somewhere between 1720 and 1725, right around here when I was waiting to jump in hard. Dude. I rode this motherfucker all the way down. Nope. Come on. Yes. This is actually not a perfect jump in. Okay. Why isn't this a perfect jump in? Why isn't this a perfect jump in? Well, for one, we're on the 15 minute. Okay. I jumped in right about here, 1723 on the second green on a 15 with the moving average cross here and an RSI that was just shooting up like crazy a little bit early. Some people in my Discord were jumping in right once it broke through 1700. They were jumping in like 1690. Some of them got in. That was really cool. So I jumped in here. It's a little bit early. A number of reasons why that was not a good idea. One, RSI did not cross north of the 50. 2, we're on the 15 and not the 30. 3, we did not have a double moving average cross, which means the red one would have had to cross over as well. So let's see what it looked like on the 30. On the 30, even worse. So on the 30, we had double green and a single moving average cross. RSI was not crossing over the 50. Our other moving average wasn't even close to crossing. And that's why we had such a shitty outcome. Because if we had jumped in when all the signs were correct, as opposed to just... Because, well, here's the thing. This was about to blow up. Like this whole long thing, and then we were about to blow up. I just was feeling it in terms of how bullish we were. This was about the amount of loss that I had predicted that we were going to be losing in total. And it was the bottom. And it started blowing up pretty quick with a lot of movement here. And I didn't want to miss a lot of this. So I jumped in on the 15, decided to watch it. It's not market cipher. No, this is a free version. You can make on tradingview.com if you'd like and save yourself $600. You can save yourself $600 using this. You could go and look at a couple of my videos. I've done a bunch of tutorials on how to set up a free market cipher on tradingview.com. You could send me a little Patreon or a little tipperoonie. I'll do another one for you right now. Soup. Don't give away all my secrets, Soup. God damn it. That's my problem. I tell everybody everything, and then what the fuck do they need to listen to me for? All you have to do is tell everybody everything you know, and then they don't have to listen to you anymore. That's the thing. I downloaded my YouTube link for my live stream. I go onto Discord and I post it. Welcome. Alright, what else? BitBoy made a video today how to get the charts as well. Oh, wonderful. You know what's so funny? It's kind of weird. I know it's not possible, but I've seen a number of videos being made now by some individuals in the crypto community, like right after I made a video with it's very funny, and it's not possible. It's not having anything to do with anything, but like I made a video titled something like how I'm going to turn 10,000 into 1 million in crypto or something. And then like one week later, that's what BitBoy's posting. Trading View tutorials, now they're posting that. What was another one? How to turn 1,000 into 5,000 or whatever it was. I don't know. There's been like 3 or 4 different like topics that I came up with, and now a week later or something they're popping up in other areas. I'm not making any accusations because there's no way they've ever heard of me or anything that I've said, but I just think it's funny that all of a sudden those things are there. Yeah. Yeah, and if you start hearing, BitBoy doesn't subscribe to the ideas that I do in terms of small gains over long time periods where you're just shooting for 2%, more stable, more guaranteed 2% versus riskier trades. Getting 2% profit a number of times seems to be, to me, the most surefire way to not lose money. Like, I don't gamble where I think there's any way that I don't jump in any time where I think it's going to be, where there's any chance that it's going down. Okay? There's people who jump in on the way down and it continues to go down. I don't jump in until the bottom is known and we're coming out of it. I don't even try to jump in at the bottom. A lot of people try to jump in at the bottom, and then it wasn't the bottom, and they jumped in too early, and it continues to go down. And maybe it never comes back. I mean, we're in a bull market right now, and, you know, we hit all-time highs just yesterday or the day before, and if you ever invested in Ethereum up until then, you were in profit, so don't worry about it. But my strategy is find really strong upward trends that have just started, jump in, and then when you get a certain amount of profit, then look at that, Ben. You did do a nice, okay, you did a nice little tip. All right, fuck it, guys. We're doing a fucking, we are doing a Trading View tutorial. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, type in tradingview.com. Okay? Ben, you with me? Ben, go to tradingview.com on another tab. Open an account. It's free. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to walk you right the fuck through this. Let's go. Ben, type. Are you in, buddy? All right. Once you're in TradingView.com. By the way, if you're on Binance or a number of other apps, they use the TradingView charts in their apps, and you get access to the TradingView apps through their apps. But you can go directly to TradingView.com. Once you start an account, you can go to Scripts. Scripts is like the code that makes your chart look like whatever you want it to look like. Okay. So at the top, you see Scripts. You change this to Scripts. You can also use this. Okay. But if you want market cipher type of script, go to scripts, type in cipher like the CIPHER. Go to open source only on the right. Open source means that it's going to be free and it's free for you to use it. Now there's various different ciphers that people have created. This is code that they've written and make freely available to people. You can see this market cipher B free version with buy and sell is actually a really nice one here. I have that set to one of my favorites. See how it's red right here? So my two primary ones is the Fu Manchu cipher A and the Fu Manchu cipher B plus divergences. Click the little flag, make it your favorite. Just for now, go ahead and just select those. Then go back up to the top. Click your chart. Then go to your indicators at the top right here. Click indicators, go to your favorites, and then pick the ones that you want to display. Just click it. Then it'll appear here. You can see it here it says VMC cipher A. I can turn it off like this. And then the NRTR2, which is another one that I use just for fun sometimes. And then you have down here on the bottom VMC cipher B. So that's Fu Manchu. VMC cipher B with divergences. So then you can see the little eyeball right here and the X. So click the eyeball. And this is what it would look like if you didn't do anything. How'd that go? What up, Prince? Did you get something going there, Ben? Everybody give Ben a thank you for provoking a TradingView tutorial if you needed it. Let me know if you have any other questions, dude. Okay? Now, Coinbase or pro.coinbase.com, which is the only version of Coinbase that you should use if you decide to use Coinbase, which I wouldn't if you are using Coinbase. I would recommend that you switch to Kraken. Go to my link in the description and click the Kraken affiliate link and download that and try that out. It's better than Coinbase, Binance, Webull, Robinhood. If you're using any of those things, switch on over to Kraken, okay? What up, Hannah? Welcome. Hanan, not Hannah, Hanan. Hanan Mirage. That's a fun name. It almost sounds like a Prince name. Hanan Mirage. I haven't been hearing about Luna. I have not been hearing about Luna. How's Luna? What is Luna? I don't try to get involved or super knowledgeable about like super altcoins that are like very, very fresh. I know that stuff has like a lot of room to grow, but it also has a lot of room to fail. I like stuff that is a little bit more prominent. Like I like Cardano and Polkadot, Litecoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP before it got fucked, and then Dogecoin before it got fucked. Dogecoin for fun when it blew up. Now I don't know if I want to risk fucking around with it anymore because it's just too crazy. You can lose, you can lose 50% of your money in an hour. I'm not fucking around with that kind of stuff. I love the sound of a sizzling pop. It's so fucking good. So, Coinbase has one of the coolest looking scrolling charts where it has this kind of battling back and forth of purchases and sales, and you can really like see the volumes, and you can see all like the packets of like I don't know if you want to call them blockchain movements, but like the basically your purchases, your ins and your outs, your moves, your buys, your sells, all of it. It's like really cool looking. So that one's fun. But when I really want to get nitty gritty into chart reading, I use Binance US because in America you have to use Binance US, which is this one in the top left hand corner. And that's because for some reason or not, I have developed my ability to fine tune this more than any other one as much as I would like. So if I right click this one, I keep this. By the way, you may or may not notice that my chart might look more trendy in terms of like this is a solid red trend, this is a solid green trend, solid red trend, green trend, red trend. And so it looks like trends are more noticeable, and that's because I use a Heikin-Ashi. If you go to properties and you click candles, for example, you'll see that this is what it looks like. Christmas, like this. It's much more confusing. There's a lot more extraneous information that makes trends not as obvious. But the Heikin-Ashi actually creates candles with a more complex algorithm that kind of tries to remove extraneous information and make upward and downward trends more obvious. So that's why I like to use Heikin-Ashi. I like to use it on the 30-minute as well, which is on the top, and you can't even see it. Anyway, Ethereum not acting very impressive. Too bad. Was really expecting like a 10% recovery today, both Ethereum and Bitcoin, and their charts look almost exactly the fucking same. It's really stupid how much they look the same. 15 minutes starting to get a little bit of legs here, but it looks like we've hit the same snag that we've hit 1,000 times, guys, and it's not too tough to see it, but I'm going to do something here. This is actually a pretty strong resistance line at 1750, 1760. We've hit it so much. We've bounced off of it so many times, and now we're seeing it as resistance again. It's too bad because we need to flip it into a support line. It didn't end up being a support line here. We blew right fucking through it, and so it flipped into a resistance line again, and god damn it, I didn't want 1750 to be a resistance line again, but here we are. Once you blow up on through a resistance line and you stay above it in a strong way, you can flip it into a support line, at which point then it bounces off 1750 and will stay above it, so it'll bounce up instead of like off of it and down. Anyway, we're still having trouble getting past it here, and we're still getting past it. So there's actually one here too. This is a little tip, you can't even see it, but this was a resistance that stopped us from recovering right here. We could have potentially recovered right here, but we didn't. We stopped once on 1750, bounced off it hard, hit it, nope, hit it, nope, hit it, nope. So we really tried 1750 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the last 12 hours, and we're just not breaking through it. So it's really unfortunate. If we don't do it one more time, if we make it back up to 1750 and bounce off it one more time, yeah, I do see us fucking off for the night there. 1650. I guess 1650 would be possible. If we bust, if we hit 1750 and reject hard again, 1650 overnight is very possible. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking A. I know there's a cool fucking drawing I could put on here, but I'm not. Right here, this is on the 15 though, by the way, and I don't like to look at the 15 too much, but right here would have been an easy buy-in, guys. In fact, I really can't believe we didn't blow up. This is super uncommon for us to have this strong of an upward trend right here, and not continue onward. Okay, we're getting ready to bust out, but look, right here we had 2 and 3 green candles in a row on the 30. Okay, and we crossed over the 50-yard line north on the 50 over RSI right here, and we had a 30-minute buy dot here, 45-minute buy dot here. I mean, that just tells me a 1 hour buy dot and a buy signal all right here. That is such a strong, like, that's like an all-in buy signal. It's really strange to see that kind of that reversal that happened since then. Really strange. Like immediate, like you never see. It's almost unnatural. These charts tend to move naturally. The ebbs and flows of and the ups and the downs, and the buying and the selling, like this kind of thing is natural. This dip, when you're blasting on up into the stratosphere and you go up 30% over 2 days, it's natural to have a sell off. It's natural to have this dip and then recovery. But some things are not natural, where you have like things where they just all of a sudden you have giant swings that happen for no particular reason and are completely against trends. It's like, why is that happening? Know anything about market makers? Great Scott the Gamer, Chachi. What up, man? What's market makers? Tell me. Teach me. Oh, great one. Everyone keeps coming up with me, and they always ask me, like, if I know about something. Look, I follow a lot of YouTubers, and I listen to a lot of what they say in terms of, like, I'll follow, like, 5 to 10 YouTubers every day. I'll watch their videos and try to absorb a lot of information and reflect on it, and then come up with my own opinions and things. And I recommend that you guys do that too if you're investing money. Be educated on it. You can go on my Patreon if you want. Link in the description. I do offer my buys and sells on. Oh, there's Chachi. Magical gloves. Oh, I see. Oh, cool, man. I didn't know. Okay. I just saw your post on Discord. Cool. I'm going to post that Discord, guys. Get on it. I'm going to post it right meow. Give me a second. I don't have an editor. Okay. I do not. There it goes. Hell yeah. Market makers is someone who's making a limit orders. Okay. I make limit orders all the time. Rock on. Oh, I forgot that awesome music that we had yesterday. If anybody was listening to it, we gotta find better ones. What are we waiting for? Oh, hello. Look at this guy. Good God. That's a face. Good fucking God. That's a face. BitBoy. Oh yeah, how to read price action with Heikinashi stock trading with, yeah, the secret mindset. That's a good one. Read that one. Crypto altcoin daily live now. Ooh, you bastard. Why are you going to be on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time all of a sudden? Royalty free music with no ads. What do we want? What kind of music? Rock? No. 3 hours of music with no copyright. Best gaming music. Let's check it out. Those guys have very informative channels that are really providing a lot of terrific information. That's not this kind of station. This is not that kind of station. I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Is that too loud? What's today? Today's Wednesday? Everyone's fucking sleeping. Everyone's like, I'm not staying up on Wednesday night. No fucking way. Ethereum's not doing shit, guys. I'm sad. I mean, this is okay. This is possible. It's just not very sexy. It's not blowing up, that's for sure. Let's look at the 5 minute. That's a nice looking 5 minute. It's nothing giant. It's not like this. Look at how strong this was. Look at how fucking strong this is. And that just reversed right here for nothing. For no reason at all. Oh yeah. Okay. You're saying that was a YouTube channel or something. No, I wasn't familiar with them. I'll have to check them out though. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can see. To be honest, there's probably more stuff on stock chart reading than there is on crypto chart reading. A lot of the crypto chart reading stuff just comes from stock chart reading. Binance is off in anybody else's country. Yeah, you can't use the international Binance. In America, you have to use Binance.us. Oh, you mean is it off? You mean like is it the timing is off? Well, Linda, welcome. Hi. Yep, it is. It's waiting for me to fall asleep. This is actually a nice little Trendaroonie, actually. I'm feeling hopeful. GG. Everyone's starting to show up all of a sudden. I was about to cut this short. I was like, we had 15 people on, and I was like, where's all my regular G's? Maybe it's because I don't have enough likes. Is that what's going on? No, I mean, I got 12. A big ass fucking 12 likes. Okay. I'm still sitting on that same bin. What? Oh my God, bin. Nice tip, brother. Fuck yeah. Can anybody else see that? Can anybody else see that tip that Ben did? Because, man, that's really fucking cool. Appreciate that. A whole fuck ton. I hope you save $600 on that free market cipher on TradingView, dude. Get those buys and sells. It's exactly what BitBoy did when he turned in 120,000 into 480,000 in like a month or two. Quadrupled his money in a month or two. He said it himself. All he did was follow what Market Cipher told him to do. The thing knows how to read moving averages and like trends that are moving and RSIs and everything. It knows how to read it. The algorithms are built in. People that are smarter than us wrote this shit so that it works. It works, dude. You go there and you look at this, right? And it works better when it's moving better. This kind of stuff doesn't work that well for this, but when you look at some things, okay, for example, if you like to look at the 2 hour, we got a green dot, and then you have a green dot here and a red dot here and a green dot and a red dot. So when it's going up and down jagged, you might have to buy and sell a little bit and try to like have no losses. But if you always buy and always sell when it tells you to, overall you will make a profit. Like right here it tells you to buy. Right here it wanted you to buy at 15.90, and then the next time it told you to sell, it was at 17.20, 17.50. So this one called a $200 jump right here, and it looks like it's about to call another one. If you look at the bottom, guys, look. The last time we were this extended on Market Cipher B, we were down here 3 days ago, and then we made that 30% jump over 2 days. That's how undervalued we are right now. Look at it right here. Look at where we're at. Look at how ready we are to explode up. Over here, you see this like inverted mountain. Right? We're really ready to explode. You see all this white edges, and you see the tip where it turns up and it really starts to come up, and it crosses the midline here. There's a midline right here. Crosses the midline, blows up, and you can see the white again, and then it curves over. Once you get over this line here, this is like good time to sell, and when you cross under this line, that's like a definite good time to buy. Okay, so we crossed under this line, moving averages changed, volumes changed, purchasing went up, everything went crazy, and this thing picked up on the algorithm. It said fuck, buy right here, buy right fucking now, and it popped up a green dot. If you listen to this thing and bought it, like right here, you could have done the same thing, bought it, and then fuck, it was like, nope, wait longer, we got to go sell it. So right here to right here, you could have lost a few bucks, whatever. Here it says now buy, you jump in. I like Market Cipher B, the bottom one, better than the top one, actually, to be honest. A lot of people like to read the top chart a little bit more. I find the top chart is a little bit not consistent. It's not consistently enough correct as much as the VMC Cipher B with divergences. Like here, you just get too much flip-flopping on the top. It'll flip-flop every peak. It'll say, every time it changes, it'll change quickly, right? But these ones down here, these dots down here, they don't happen as often. It doesn't flip-flop. Ginger, we're talking about the TradingView app, brought to you by Bin Nam today, who asked me to show everybody how to use the TradingView for free, as opposed to paying $600 for a Market Cipher. So yeah, here we have, look at this. This yellow portion at the bottom was really showing off being, ready to have a nice turnaround. And that's when we started to hit that bottom, which we did do. You can see that happened over here as well. Ours is a little bit offset, which it's not as normal, but I should just fucking move the whole thing out. All right. So here you see this big yellow area. You see them here. This is where you have these, where you get into territory where you should be considering looking at jumping in, right? All of this is when you should be looking to jump in, and then you get this green here on this big one. This was a $200 jump right here, which was a really nice call by Market Cipher. Even here, this one was green. It wasn't that much. We were busting out here, everyone thought we were going to continue to break up. But right here, we got this massive red sell-off. We got red sell-off here. We got red sell-off here. You should have sold off. If you didn't sell off here, you were not paying attention. And then we watched it go down $200 in however many hours it was. You can test that by clicking the ruler. So we went down, yeah, over 8 hours. We went about 6% over 8 hours, which is really nasty. Fibonacci? I like to use Fibonacci for to predict how it's going to climb up. So, for example, this is the 5 minute. It looks kind of ugly. Let's go to the 30. All right, so once we go up, if we have a Fibonacci, and let's say we start to blow up from here. Let's say we have a situation where we're starting to have positive progression here. Okay, you can't see it because it's not showing. Give it a second here, and here we go, up in the top. So let's say we take off here, and Fibonacci is a really cool thing, guys. If you don't know what Fibonacci is, go and research Fibonacci sequences. Okay, Fibonacci sequences are a natural phenomenon in the universe that explains naturally occurring movements on a ratio basis. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's almost like the basis of the spiral, or like the first shape of the world, or the reason that the shape of a snail shell, or the way that water flows naturally, or all of these things, the way the pyramids are in Egypt, the way that the universe, galaxies fucking are. Everything in the fucking universe is somehow tied to Fibonacci in a way that confuses people into thinking that it's a miracle number or something. But anyway, if you have a Fibonacci, and let's say we blew up here, you could take this Fibonacci like this, and you see there's a trend line going diagonally through it, and you could place that trend line on the trend of that you're going on, and then what you often see is this kind of behavior. It can be one of two different ways. I mean, it can go like this, and then you see these kinds of natural points of resistance. It can go like this, and then this is like a hard euphoria zone, which is like you wouldn't expect it to continue past this. This is the point at which you would expect it to hit a really hard resistance, if it ever makes it here in the first place. Each one of these zones represents a harder. So each one of these is statistically harder to achieve. It can do it like that, or it can do it like this as well. And so the golden rectangle, the golden ratio, the golden all of that, it's fun to go look it up, even if you don't care about it and you don't care about using it for this stuff. Go and look it up anyway, just for fun. This is my last sip. It's my last fucking sip. It's my last sip, guys. Jameson, what up? So those are natural rhythms that they follow, and it has to do with the mindset. A lot of prices happen to be very tied to mindset, and which is which is why you see these sell-offs the way they happen. It's very predictable. This right here is a sell-off, and you could have predicted that a mile away. Like this, for example. When this was happening, like before this happened, I had placed this Fibonacci here. It's a lot. I got too many fucking lines and shit on my thing. You can't see any goddamn thing. This here was following the Fibonacci really well, and I ended up placing the Euphoria here at 1700 long before we hit 1700, really hard ceiling, and it did dip down right here. We had this relative high, relative low, recovery and shakeout consolidation, which happened just almost exactly like we had planned. And then right here is where you have a new point of a conformational change, where either here we break down or we're going to break up, and we broke up, sell off, conformational, break down, actually, unfortunately. Conformational change. This one acted a little bit wild here, but it's the same concept. So this one is the same here. We rode this all the way up, hit this relative high, sell off to a relative low, shake out. Now it's time for us to decide whether or not we're going to break out or break up or down again. So it's actually a really strange triangle because of the fact that it didn't go up as high as you would hope here. That may not be a good sign, actually. This chart on the top left is a Binance US chart, but they're using TradingView on their app. On the right is a TradingView.com app, which you can get off of TradingView.com. I had done a little tutorial on how to make that market cipher-like app on TradingView.com just earlier. Brought to you by Bin Nam in the chat. Thank you, brother. Yeah. Right now, I'm having a hard time getting a good sense for this right now, because we're so flat here, and there was a lot of signs for it to really recover hard here. A lot of signs. There was a lot of volume. RSI was good. The consistency was good. The moving averages were good. Like, there was a lot of signs that we were going to see some really nice recovery happening here. And then it just didn't happen, which is kind of strange, because that's almost would have been for sure predictable that it would have happened. So, Ginger Bordner, there is if you want, you can check out the earlier portion of the video. Bin Nam sponsored this request to show you how to open up a market cipher chart on TradingView. So on the top right hand corner, if you go to tradingview.com, you can go and find a cipher script in this way. So at the top, click scripts, type in cipher. Don't do the one that I hit on accident. And then you have Fu Manchu Cipher A and Fu Manchu Cipher B with divergences. Click the favorites. Go to your chart. Go to indicators at the top, favorites, and then pick the way you want it to look here, and then it'll appear here. And guys, we're good. We're overextended on the bottom. Like this is you can't see the whole thing here. This is low here is a great buy. This one low here is a great buy. And now we're getting pretty low here. I wouldn't expect us to get much lower. I've been expecting us to pop off for the last 8 hours. So dude, GG, you watched The Secret. You didn't. You fucking didn't. How do you feel? How do you feel in your body, in your mind, in your soul? Do you feel more powerful? Do you feel like you are more in control of your universe and the circumstances around you? Do you feel more responsible for the things that manifest in your life? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, on, I believe it was yesterday's stream, I had recommended going and watching something called The Secret. It's a, I don't know if you might call it a documentary. It's a documentary on Netflix called The Secret, and I would recommend anybody watch that closely and just really hear what they're saying, and just listen to it. Don't be closed-minded and closed-eared. And I think you could learn something about yourself and the world around you that you maybe didn't know before that. So that's something that my wife and I, we watch it a couple of times a year, and I got to be honest, it has to do with the power of positive thinking. It has to do with the power of the law of attraction. It has to do with the power of manifest destiny. It has to do with the power of manifesting reality through the power of your good intentions or your bad intentions. And that you in your body and in yourself has some power that you may not understand to make the world around you a certain way. And for so many people, it's so true. People who are down on their luck and people who are constantly feeling bad and thinking bad things, and those bad things are constantly happening to them. And then you see other people who just think that they're so lucky, and they constantly think that they're lucky, and they constantly think that they're going to win, and they always fucking win. And they know it's going to happen. They just know it and they feel it, and then it happens. And it's just second nature to them. And the same is true for the person on the other end who thinks everything that is bad will happen. Of course, that's what will happen. And no matter which direction you go, you will manifest that destiny for yourself. Whether or not you think you will achieve everything that you ever set out to do, or you think you will not achieve everything you ever set out to do, you will be right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. There is thank you, Whale. Thank you. And I believe in that. And I'll tell you what. My wife and I, we try to live that. And it's hard to stay positive sometimes when it seems like the world around you isn't right and shit doesn't work out and everything's not perfect. But I got to tell you, I am Jameson, if I wasn't so unbelievably able to manifest my own destiny through the sheer force of will, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't. I feel like I'm the unluckiest person in the world. Like, if there's anything that I I will never win the lottery, and I just feel no matter what, I just can't, and I know that I won't, and it won't never happen because I know it won't happen. When it comes to things that are just pure luck, that's not. I don't believe that I have that, and I don't believe in that for myself, and that is part of the reason why it will never work for me. I do believe in myself though, and I do believe that I have the ability to overcome any circumstance and become victorious, and I always have been. And it's, there's no question in my mind. I'm 100% positive that I can overcome and achieve in every situation, and I always have ever since. So I don't win lottery tickets. I don't win raffles. I don't win things by chance. I don't win things that don't have anything to do with my ability to affect them. As far as I know, it might be happening because of my mindset. But I can tell you this, when it comes to my ability to manifest my destiny for the things that I want in my life, I manifest them. There's no doubt. I can make it. I literally make it happen. No matter what it is. Right now, all right, you can compare my life from 5 years ago to today. You know, you ever seen... Go watch The fucking Secret. Just go watch The Secret, okay? Please. It'll change your life. And if it doesn't, no sweat. You just watched a movie. It was whatever. It doesn't bother you. Or it could change your life. And then, 5 years from now, you could... 5 years ago, I was in a 2-bedroom apartment. Didn't have anything. Nothing. Okay? And now, it's 5 years later, I'm living in a $500,000 house. I have everything I want. I have a brand new Jeep in the driveway. I have all the children I ever wanted. I have the life that I always wanted, and I made all of that happen by manifesting all of those things. It didn't take forever. It didn't take forever. I fucking manifested that reality for myself. I feel like I did that for myself. I feel like I created all of my circumstances. I feel like I persevered no matter the cost, and that I did it myself. And so I'm not thankful, unfortunately, and I'm not appreciative, unfortunately, and I think I believe in my own power in that way, and I just don't feel like I get help otherwise. Some people would disagree with that, I think. I just don't want to give anyone else credit for all my own hard work. People are like, you're lucky. You got a $500,000 brand new $500,000 house you had built. I'm like, why is that lucky? I made that happen. I manifested that. I built that. I went out and I created that situation. I earned that. I worked my fucking dick off. I did whatever it took, and then I made that happen. What does luck have to do with any of that, right? Oh, you're lucky you got a Jeep. Oh, I got a shitty truck. I'm like, what did you do in your life to bring a Jeep into your life? Have you done anything in your life to bring a brand new Jeep into your life? I did everything that had to be done. I always wanted a brand new house and a brand new Jeep. Always. And I made that happen. I did all the steps that I could do. And I knew that if I continued forward in the path towards those things, that I would get them. And then I did. It's as simple as that. Not just the fucking brand new house and the brand new Jeep, but I have everything else that I want in the world. I'm actually running out of things to want because I don't know what else I want. I have every game system. I have the Switch. I have the Xbox. I have the PlayStation. I have, fucking the fish tank, the TVs. I have every fucking thing that I want. And every single thing I ever wanted, I've manifested for myself. I've created a world where those fucking things come into my life. And I don't even doubt it. I know that if I wanted something else, I could make it. I could get it, and I would have it. I don't even have to think twice about it. In fact, I wonder how this YouTube thing is going to go. I'm on the fence about how I want that to go. Do I want to quit my job and become a full-time YouTuber? That'd be fucked up. Yeah, no. I can't manifest the fucking Ethereum price. That's not how it works. If I did assume that I would be rich off of crypto one day, I imagine I would be rich off crypto one day. If I work at becoming rich off of crypto, I would become rich off of crypto. There's no doubt. I have to decide how hard I want to work for it. Do I want to work? Do I want to watch charts day and night for however long it takes? It could take years. It could be 3 years. I could literally watch charts and trade and fuck around and try hard around the clock for years. Eventually, I'll fucking be rich off of crypto. I have no doubt about that. I could do that eventually. It will happen. It's just going to take time. I don't know how much time it could take. It could be a year. It could be 5 years. I don't know. But for sure it will happen if I decide to put in the effort and the mind frame and the perseverance and everything that goes into that. And there's no doubt in my mind. Triple bottom on the daily, huh? Who looks at the daily? We're still on a buy on the daily, huh? When do people say the daily? Are they talking about a 24-hour time scale? I don't see any triple bottom on a 24-hour time scale. Maybe someone will have to. Yeah. Like I said, this is just another job for me at this point. I spend a lot of time on it, and I intend to make money from it. And so, Henry, what up? Yeah, did you like that? I don't know if anybody. When I got on this morning, there was one person on, and I was like, oh, did anybody watch this? And then I realized I couldn't even upload the video onto YouTube as like a regular video because it was, a 12-hour video, and it takes like 3 days to fucking go through and blah blah blah. Anyway, let me see, what did I do here? I forgot to put the music back on. No, not that one. Oh, this one. Yeah. I don't know. Wow. That's a bad cross on the 4-hour. That's oogly. When is this? That's not bad. right here. Oh man, that would have been a nice little jam too. Yeah, following the Heikin-Ashi on larger timescales is really preferred. Yeah, that would have been a nice run right there. Jesus. Look at this. Oh, man. I think I was fucking sleeping. This too. This isn't bad. Right here. To right here. Oh yeah. Those are nice little timestamps. If you look at this one, we had this kind of fall. 15% over 2 days. What in the fuck? Why is that jumping over like that? What in the fuck? That would take us down to 15? No way. If that happened, I'd flip. Yeah. This is actually a decent sign on the 2 hour. This moving average cross here. This is the shittiest. Look at this fucking day. You know why this happened, guys? This happened because I jumped in hard right here at the bottom. If I jump out, it'll pop up. You guys want me to jump out so it can pop up for all of you? I jumped in hard here, and now this is what happened. And because English, I just got 100% debt free. Man, that's a fucking jam right there, buddy. That's a fucking jam. 100% debt free. Congratulations. That's no joke. That's a triumph. That's a fucking triumph, dude. That's no joke. Not at all. Alright. I'm going to have to call it for now. I appreciate everyone showing up. Love you. Hit a like and a subscribe. I'll be on, as usual, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check it out. Love to hang out with you. Watch more Ethereum. Talk about shit. Talk about The Secret. Everyone go and watch The Secret. We'll talk about it tomorrow.